This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Meet the Fossils, a short new animated documentary from directors Robert Krulwich and Nate Milton. At least I think they co-directed it. It's labeled a bit weird. Anyways, it's more of an educational bit than something narrative, looking at fossil fuels and their usage, as well as exactly what they're made from. From ancient trees, to ancient bacteria, to ancient, well, everything. Using good old-fashioned math and science, this short details not only how much fossil fuel is used in average situations, but also how many of these ancient organisms actually go into these smaller amounts of fuel, and how much it can multiply when compared to the total usage rates. Obviously, it gets a little nuts. Of course, given the topic at hand, it's not a surprise that this movie leans into the numbers pretty hard. It's also rather clearly not driven towards providing a larger picture or any other perspectives, which may not seem fair to some people, especially if you can't afford any alternative energy sources or whatever. But that argument is hardly the point of the short. It's all about the numbers and making them as interesting as possible, which is still a bit limited regardless of the intended focus. It ultimately makes the movie feel like something that you've been dropped into, only to be talked at really quickly, then sent right back out the door. Sure, it makes for some interesting information, but not much else in terms of film. That aspect gets picked up more by the animation, which brings this textbook information to life with an interesting visual style. It's overly simplistic, with line art that can be little more than scribbles at times, but it's still malleable enough that it works in the film's many different settings. It even breaks away from this style a few times, though I think it's more to add some variety than anything more distinctly thematic. Overall, there honestly isn't too much else to say about this short because of how little there is in the actual short. On one hand, it's simple and straightforward, but on the other hand, it's pretty light on anything that isn't directly related to what it wants to get across. So the same could be said about this review, I guess. I don't know. Meet the Fossils. Robert Krulwich, Nate Milton, 2022. 2 stars. I would recommend giving it a try, though it's not something you need to see right away. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Man, this was a short one. Is there anything I can do to stretch it out? Maybe if I speak really slowly... I'll just cut it here.